Okay, so the question is like, should users who check out from Beta Store have to have accounts, or should they have to log in or whatever? So like, what do you guys think? Like, in general, like, what do we see like on Amazon.com and whatever? Like, what are stores that we like shop at? Do we usually log in? Sometimes it's remembered, right? Yeah. So I mean, like, it just kind of depends on what your business requirements are, right? So there's nothing that stops you from letting people check out anonymously. What's the advantage of making people log in before they check out? Yeah, you got history and stuff like that. So in some ways, you can do it all by email, right? If you go and collect emails for users, you could just go search by email and you can show up their orders. But generally speaking, it is kind of nice to have user accounts where you can like go ahead and like associate orders with users and stuff like that. I think for this time, let's do it anonymously because we don't have a pressing business need for it, and it's definitely more annoying to users to have to like create an account and then check out, as opposed to in Beta Store right now. There's a checkout button. You click checkout, and you're going to get checked out. So let's put off like the need for user accounts until later on. Are there anyone think of any like famous companies that don't have user accounts that have e-commerce products, or you can check out kind of anonymously, like super fast?
I can't think of any that do that. I know some that have like guest checkout.
Guest checkout? Who's seen guest checkout somewhere? Target has guest checkout. Yep. Anyone else? I think I agree with TJ. I think that most often you have guest checkout and something else. So I think like guest checkout makes it fast. Regular checkout, you have to create an account, but then you get the advantage of order history. Places that I think, some places that have other kind of alternative account situations. Have you guys seen how Square Cash works? Good to check out. You guys should check that out, and then we can talk about it. It's a kind of a different account system. It's all kind of based around your email and logging in through your email all the time. Kind of avoids the whole forgot password thing. So, good question. Any other questions before we're gonna get started? So you wouldn't have to. Orders don't need to belong to users. They'll just have ideally, you probably want to have a user email or something that you fill out. In fact, let's make that the checkout form to start. We'll have a user email, and then we'll have a button that says submit that actually creates the order. So let's make that what gets shown in the new action of the orders controller. Other questions? All right, let's do it. This is going to be totally awesome. And by the end of the class today, we'll have a working Beta Store that will be really helpful in checking out and making it. Yeah, it's totally great. Okay. So, all right. So, I see that. So, how are you going to start doing this?
So, I went to where I would have my cart product defined.
Sure.
So I do have a cart product controller.
Sure.
And I do have my cart product my current cart product. For defined. And I also do have, and then I went back to the model also.
Launch the cart, that's good.
Yeah.
And then what about the cart model? The cart model.
What about, the cart model?
Has many cart products. So I think it's just as simple as it's just formalized, honestly. I think it's cart by cart products.
Oh.
Because if you think about the way has many works, is it defines a revision based on what symbol you pass in there.
Mm-hmm.
So here you're passing in the symbol as pluralized, and so it's going to you would leave the relation pluralized because the pluralization there matches the table pluralization.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just in your method you just want to call cart products.
Okay.
Because it's that cart products. What is that thing that you are calling build on? What is that? When you say cart products, what is that referencing? The cart product.
Okay.
Cart products. No, what is that?
Wait,
So like, this is a great question. Ooh, sorry. So let me just kind of bring this up to everybody so everybody can see this. And if you're like killing it, then obviously just keep working. But okay, controllers cart products controller. Okay. Okay, so you guys can all see that, I think, reasonably well. Okay, so let's just kind of go over and we'll kind of review the things that like what classes are. All right. So when I call product undefined, what is this? What is product here? Is it an instance? Is it a class? Is it a number? What is it? It's an instance of the product class. Agreed? Okay, cool. So then we say, and up here we did cart.find or cart.create. So lowercase cart here, what is that? Is it, go ahead. Instance of the cart class, easy, right? Okay, cool. So that's an instance, this is an instance. Cart products, what is that? Go ahead. Well, I mean, it's a method, right? Cart product is a method. But like, what does it return? Like, what are you actually calling build on? Sort of. How does cart products get defined? What do we do to make cart products available to us as a method? When we say has many, what is it actually doing? What do we call those? Like has many, has one, belongs to, like a database term. Relation, right? Active record relation. So has many defines an active record relation, and then this, when we say cart products, this is an instance of an active record relation that represents the cart products thing, and so that relation is what has the method build on it. So it's kind of like it's what they call a proxy. So it's proxying certain methods to the database adapter. So some things, like if you call cart products.find, you'll be able to find one and that'll go right to the database adapter. Or this build here, this is like it's another piece that lets you create a new instance, and that doesn't have to do with anything at all with the database. That lets you just create an instance of the cart product class, and that's what it's proxying. It's actually proxying the cart product class so that you can create new stuff on top of that. So when we say cart.cart products, what are we getting back again? Almost.
Oh, I'm sorry, what are we doing now?
Cart.cart products, what is that returning again? Yeah, Joe. Yeah, the relation or the association, exactly. So that relation or association proxy, that's what the build method is. So it's going to match the naming of it is going to match the naming of whatever symbol you pass into that has meant the relation. And that symbol, what else does that have to name? What other part of our system? Not the code, like what other part of the system? I'll give you guys a hint. It's down here in the in this folder. What else does it need to name that match the name of? The table, right? The table has to be named the same thing. So if Rails pluralizes tables, so therefore the table is pluralized, and therefore the relationship will be pluralized. And if you think about the way that works, cart has many cart products. Cart products, you expect it to be all the cart products. That explains the naming there. Okay, so that's just a quick little aside. How you doing, sir? Yeah, actually, this is totally the book. This is totally the way I do it. Makes a lot of sense. So I think the one thing that we, and yeah, you did this before, which is totally fine. The one thing that I would do a little differently is instead of having, I think the way that we define line items in the structure file, do they have like a product ID on them? Is that how we do it? Yeah, sure. Product ID, price point, yeah, great. So you're setting the product ID, which is perfect. But I would also copy over the pricing quantity, so that way you kind of denormalize that. So you'll have the convenience of both things. You'll be able to go and reference the original product, which will help you like count up how many times you sell this thing. But then the price there, that will denormalize that thing so that if it changes on the product, then you will have orders that were created have the reflect the price that was spent. So what you're going to do, we're going to save the quantity times price in this price field, or are you going to save the item price? So suppose you have an item in your store that is priced at $1, and you buy 10 quantity, 10. So in the quantity thing there, are you going to put 10? Oh, in the quantity you probably put 10, right? price, will you put one or will you put $10? I think it's up to you. Yeah, I think I would probably choose one there, and then in your calculation method on order, you can go ahead and sum all that stuff up, sum up the quantities and price all that. All right. That's all.
So I need to change up what I did, maybe kind of line it first. So that right now it's like,
Cool.
okay, great.
Looks good. It's in your car. Looks awesome.
I'll check out.
Cool. That's really good.
But none of this is tied in with items or orders, it's all just.
Oh, that's totally fine. Yeah. So you already got that. So I mean, when you finish this stripe integration, what's gonna happen?
Was gonna fail a lot, and then I figured it out. And finally got orders showing up here.
Okay, cool. But then do you have a callback into your?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be a place to start. So I mean, I would just go ahead and start with just having that create action, and then put a bind prior, so you just prove that you're in there, and get it. So if the hook to submit it back to your server is not paired on the stripe, then what you can do is you can just disable that JavaScript for the time being, and then you'll kind of get the same as everybody else. So just like have PO card, just submit the form to your server instead of having it submit the stripe.
Okay.
Just for the time being, but you're totally right. That's totally a good one. That's really cool. Look at this little graph.
Yeah, I know, I'm just.
Totally select. So awesome. I like it. Yeah. I like those. Alright, well, let's try it. This is kind of interesting. Let me look at this up. I like it. Okay. Alright. That's really fun. What are you doing? Are you stuck per se, or are you just working? Might be a little stuck. Okay. You want to try to walk me through where you're at? Alright, you figure where you're at. I'm gonna go ask one, and then come back. Tell me where you are, and then we'll get you stuck. Actually, go stop. No, quit. Alright, so what are you trying to accomplish here? Sure. So you've got current carbon there, which is great. And you want to create the badge with the number of products, right? So you could go ahead and just go use the Rust console. Sometimes that's a little easier way to integrate. Remember that thing I showed you guys last week about how to set your set it so you open a new tab in the same directory as the previous one? I'll show you that. Okay, so how do you get it? Just go back to Park. No, that's where you type Ruby. Perfect. So that's one. So just put that into a local variable, but maybe called C. Cool. Alright. So then how many products are in the car? How many cart items are in the car? Show me the car. Okay, that's good. Alright, so how many are there? What's the count of that? Alright. Another big computer. Yeah. Easy, right? Alright, cool. So that makes a lot of sense. So that gets you most of the way there. So you just so I think what we did is, so the only thing that doesn't take into account is lines. Right. Yeah. Or you can map. Or we did map. Symbol of rock. That's right. Yeah, you map the symbol of rock. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. We could also use plot, which is kind of like the sequel version of so try that thing with plot. Instead of calling count, try plot as a symbol. Well, you already have the card products. So. What do you want to try to get the quantities back? Alright, look at that. So now you have those. And then, what do you think you can give an array of numbers? Do you think there's a way that you could, say, reduce those into the sum of all those numbers? Well, you already have mapped actually. Plug in that. Would be so wonderful. If there are any helpful methods for going to array for you. Yeah, I bet that's helpful. So that's like, now you got this thing here. It is string. So are you going to put that in your review? Go do that. Yeah, for I totally would put it in there. I think actually accidentally moved it into the concerns. How do I know that? That's great. Oh, okay. Look at that. I had a count. Quantities on all of them. So, yeah, there's all that stuff. There's a symbol we just re-derived. So that'll help you fix that up. Oh yeah, I probably do want that. Okay.
Yeah, I have my credit card.
Get your card.
Yeah, so now just
Check
get it
out.
out.
Yeah. Let's go. So the thing I would think about here is we have like these, we have a very kind of convenient sort of like flexible action, right? We have like new and create, and then eventually we're just gonna have to like place an order where you expect the next page to be. Like confirmation, kind of like showing the details of an order. So you see how that kind of parallels with products, like there's like a new, create, show. So you just have a, let's say a create action, and that will fit right into the rest of the resources thing. So that you'll just you just go around it just like a routable created products in the admin interface. So just have new and create, and then you'll have a show later on. So that'll help you. Well, you probably already have new, right? So that, so show me what you guys have. I guess we're coming up. And show me what you guys have. This looks like kind of right here. Well, what are the restful actions? So you get kind of for free for us. If you're stuck. Maybe look at the app. Yeah. What is it on? The regular fire? There's 7. Index 2, 4, 7. He's going to similar. So like, this is going to be your checkout form. This is going to be where you create the new order, and then this is going to be once you're done with the order, we'll redirect it here to show you the order that you just created. Make sense? That makes sense.
Thinking about
Oh, good. Stuff like that's a good stuff on there.
whenever I go through the process of checkout,
Sure. That's the
and
new
I don't
thing.
know if it's necessary the way I have it set up, but like whenever I go through this,
Yeah.
on this create, actually do the order, I want to also take everything, all the cart products,
Yep.
and transfer that into
Line
line
item.
items,
Yep.
and if they can order all of that. But
Yep.
can I do that all in here, or is that like
Sure. You
a
can do it.
long slide? Just, I don't know.
Like small. Right. Maybe you try the console and see how slow it is. That's how. Honestly, that's how I use it benchmark stuff. But anything that's gonna be taking a long time, well, right in the console, I'll run it. Say, all right, how long did that take?
Okay.
Let's start with that. It's kind of like that gives you what gives you kind of like a back and estimate calculation. But no, I would say that. In fact, think about it. It's gotta happen. If you moved into a different class, it's still gonna happen somewhere. Unless you're gonna put it in the background. that because of we talked about maybe that we have two field types, the layout, the layouts, the application, there's the yield, and then we got not type and another yield. Alright, so this is an indication right away it's a superscript. So that doc type, that should only ever be the very first line of the file. So the fact that you got that again, that means we should have a copy of this. Yeah, I think probably